Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you enjoy my tutorials, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. If not, you can hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. So today I will be sharing some tips with you on how to make your makeup long lasting throughout the day, especially through this summer season. So if you're ready, let's begin. The first tip is to take care of your skin. Remember, skin comes first, then makeup second. So after cleaning my skin and toning, I'm going to moisturize, and I'm using the Dr. Rachel's moisturizer. Remember, you can use any moisturizer that you have or any of your choice. So moisturizing helps keep your skin hydrated, which in turn helps your makeup to turn out perfect and glowing. Then I'm going to let this sit on my skin for about 15 minutes so it's absorbed properly into my skin. You can peep the glow, guys. Next is the primer, and you need to use a primer that benefits your skin type. So since I have oily skin, I'm using this matte primer from Maybelline, and I'll focus my application on the T-zone area, which is the area that tends to shine more on my face since it has the highest plants and gets hit directly by the sun. Now you can notice the instant mattifying effect the primer has on my face as compared to when I only had the moisturizer on. So the primer also has a sticky nature, which is a property that allows other products to settle on top and sit well on it, cling onto it for long hours, which allows your makeup to last all day. Now after the primer, I'm going to apply the setting powder on my face. This technique is called the reverse layering technique, and I'm going to set the moisturizer and primer in place so that it does not move and prevents the sweat from coming through your pores. Now do not use a brush to swipe over your face. Instead, use a beauty sponge and press in the powder onto your face so that it helps set the moisturizer and primer in place. Another thing is to avoid using compact powder for this. Please only use loose setting powder. You can notice how instantly my face is mattified after this step. Next is to lock the powder in place so that it doesn't move, and I'm using a setting spray for this. Remember, setting spray and primer are not the same thing, but they all contribute to a long-lasting makeup look. Onto the foundation now, and you want to use a foundation that is long lasting if you want your makeup to last the whole day. Usually most foundations are written long lasting or are written 16H, 18H, 24H and 30H. So be sure to check out for these properties when you're purchasing your foundation. For today's tutorial, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. Shade is 355. It is a 24H long-lasting, full coverage and long-lasting foundation. Another tip on foundations is to use very little product. One mistake we tend to make is applying too much foundation, which leads to our makeup becoming very cakey and sweaty. I'm using just one drop of foundation, and I'm applying the makeup focusing on the areas of my face that are not prone to sweating. I'm applying the makeup outwards, mostly focusing on the cheeks, the chin, and my forehead. I'm using a damp beauty sponge for this because I want very thin coverage. Now look at it like wearing too many clothes during the hot weather. You'll obviously sweat. Therefore, I do not want too many layers or heavy makeup during summer. Now whatever is left on the blender is what goes onto my T-zone area. For the concealer, I'm using the Elegal Pro Concealer shade is Fawn, which is 2 shades lighter than my normal skin tone. And I'm applying this onto the highest planes of my face and just blending it out using a damp beauty sponge. I'm also using very little product here, as you can notice. I do not want too much layering of product so that it can be very flawless and not cakey. Next is to set the concealer, and I'm using a brush and loose setting powder for this. I'm setting the areas that I applied concealer so that it does not move. Now I'm using the same loose setting powder from Kiss Beauty. The shade is number 3. The last step is to lock in the makeup using a setting spray, and in today's method I will be showing you a different technique on how you're going to do this. So I'm not going to spray my face directly using the setting spray. Instead, I'll be spraying a dry beauty sponge, then slowly tap the sponge onto my face, making sure the skin absorbs the spray and locks it completely. Now if you find yourself sweating through the day, use a translucent blotting powder to get rid of excess oils, but do not add any more products to your face. Remember, we are avoiding too much layering, and I'm using this translucent powder from the Sacha powder palette. So just a little bit of it onto a blender, and then tapping my face with it. You can see it instantly removes the excess oils. Alternatively, if you do not have a translucent powder, you can use a blotting paper or a tissue paper. Now since I don't have a blotting paper, I'm using a tissue paper and slowly patting my face, removing any excess product that might have surfaced due to the heat. And that's it for today, guys. Try applying these tips and you'll thank me later. Also, if you find this tutorial helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends so they can learn too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.